Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about some Guilty Gear Strive because hey, it's 1 a.m. and guess what? They just released a goddamn freaking article just for me to stay awake for a little bit more, and they're talking about their offline modes, meaning tutorials, arcade mode, survival, mission, training, versus. Alright, there's not much to say before we start talking about it. There's not much to say about this. It's very basic stuff, but there are a couple things that we need to talk about, especially when it comes to things such as, what the game looks like, because here is kind of like a good idea of what the final game will look like, definitely. And already here we can see that, the UI hasn't changed much, but there's a lot of things, a few little things that we can talk about that are going to be very interesting. So without wasting too much time, let's talk about it already. The tutorial mode, obviously. Enjoy the banter between the main characters, Soul and Kai. So they make it kind of interesting, actually. It's like Soul and Kai are pretty much sparring together, and it's kind of a little scenario. It's kind of cool, right? Anyways, a visual guide on screen makes understanding control intuitive, right? So they're gonna make it very basic. It's not really anything that is so exceptional to it, except the little context that's going on here. I didn't expect you to use such powerful moves. You're testing me, that's pretty cool. So we also have the arcane mode. Make your way through a series of matches as you enjoy each character's stories in this mode. The story branches off depending on your performance in the matches. Ooh. So wait, what? Does it affect the story if I lose or if I win? Something like that? Interesting. Anyways, when you find yourself in a real pinch, another character shows up to fight at your side. Play again as the same character to enjoy a variety of conversations depending on the route you take as you improve the game. The world of Guilty Gear opens up for you. Okay, so here we have a new stage, which is actually cool. We got like some kind of mascot bear that's right there. It's actually a cafe, so it's interesting. Are we gonna are we gonna wall break through this area? That would be dope. I would like to see that. I wonder where it opens up to, right? Anyways, here we have something cool. They said the character is gonna come in to help us, right? But I'm not really sure what it means. Maybe it's because right here we have Fauza has already lost a round. Obviously, Ram comes in to help him, gives him a hand, and beats the crap out of Zato. Interestingly enough, we don't see any sort of UI indicator that tells us if we can call in the RAM or not. So might be something that goes on its own. Who knows how this will be, but we'll see how it goes. But anyways, the most important thing here is that we have a new stage. We got a brand new stage for Guilty Gear Strive, and it's really weird but really cool at the same time, because this is kind of a throwback to the older way they made stages in the older Guilty Gear games, the very early Guilty Gear games, which were more, darker, way more edgier, very creepy kind of almost. And behind you can see you have like demons guarding gates and stuff like that. It's really Guilty Gear-ish. It's like a very old Guilty Gear-ish, right? So that's pretty dope. I was actually worried that they wouldn't have anything like this in this game, and everything would look too bright and colorful, and maybe this kind of aspect would go away, but no, they just kept it in with this kind of stage. So that's pretty dope. Anyways, I don't remember if I said it before, but yeah, the UI, forget it, it didn't change, and it's not gonna change any more than that. But to me, I said it before, it's not a problem to me. I like this UI because it's more transparent. It has more spaces. You get to see the game a little bit more, right? So I'm fine with that. The only thing that really bothers me is the combo counter. We don't know if that changes, but I guess it didn't. Anyways, mission is made for players who want to learn the basics of fighting games, as well as the different combos of each characters and the game's specific systems. Obviously, they show it here. Very basic stuff, that your basic tutorial stuff, how to use a throw, how to do dust, blah 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 blah. And here we have something that is actually kind of cool, which is the map of the game. And here we have, the main area that they showed in the reveal trailer in Guilty Gear, and that they show all the time, in Guilty Gear for Guilty Gear Strive. Here we have the castle, which is pretty much this area of the game, which is really cool. Looks really nice. We got something that actually is the forest. You know, the forest. We've seen it in the beta. We've played it, right? And here, what is this? This is Maze. Isn't that Maze ship? The pirate ship? So are we gonna have a pirate ship stage? And then we have this area, which I'm guessing is going to be, you know, the creepy area that we saw before where Faust was. So it looks really nice. It looks very edgy, you know. That has like pale rocks, and then you have the red water, which is like blood. So that's kind of cool, and goes down into the sea. Very cool stuff. Anyways, here they show the missions actually, and this seems to be like a, you know, matchup mission, because they say it here, chip matchup tutorial. Block and then attack the double from Gamma Blade, the clone from Gamma Blade, because you can hit the clone in this game and damage ship that way. So that's gonna be dope. Next thing, we have survival. Fight one match after another versus the CPU, a limited pool of health in this mode. See how far you can get with your current skill. Try your luck against the extra powerful opponents who show up after a certain number of wins. Extra powerful opponent, which I'm guessing is this. Don't get too excited, it's not Dragon Install. Or don't get mad already, it's not a Dragon Install, it doesn't look like this. So it's just probably an indicator of the super powerful opponent, right? The extra powerful opponent. So yeah, after you experience the joy of overcoming your own limits, you'll be winning before you know it. You will recover a limited amount of health after each win, and at fixed stages encounter a difficult opponent that can unleash countless powerful skills aimed for the top in the online rankings. Blah blah blah. All right, pretty cool. So finally, well, not finally, but next we have the training mode. Practice for any situation in this mode. This mode has a command list with videos and explanations for beginners who may not understand how to operate each character, as well as the wealth of customization features such as recordings and automatic counter attack settings for advanced players. The series of popular combo recipe save functionality also returns, which allows you to save the combo techniques you practiced. So not really sure what it's supposed to mean, this part, combo recipe save functionality. Finally, we got a little thing for the versus mode. Cool stuff. Show stats, offense, defense, hurt, technique. Yeah, you want, I don't know what's hurt, I don't know really what determines what hurt could be, but who knows. Anyways, so yeah, they say other offline mode, details on offline mode such as story mode and gallery will be announced at later date. So yeah, so there's not a lot to talk about when it comes to this article, but there's a few things I wanted to point out, you know, like the new stage, the new stages that are really cool, that look really dope, you know, the UI, stuff like that. But also something that is really nice is the fact that this stage specifically, and probably some other stages, like the snow stage, got a little bit toned down when it comes to the colors. For example, the colors were too, like, they were too saturated. This stage was so freaking bright and warm, and it was too much on the eye a little bit, so they made it a little bit more dusty. They toned down the colors a little bit, and it looks really clean now. You can see the characters better in this stage. I actually like it. Like, look at this, it looks really clean. It was too orange, blue, yellow, green, bunch of colors flying on your screen, so now it looks really nice. I really like it. Anyways, so that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please leave a like if you did. I know my channel has not been really alive recently, but it's because I'm really busy on Twitch. I do a lot of things. I do a lot of drawings, play a couple games like it. So if you guys want to hang out or come say hi, it would be really very much appreciated. So my link is in the description below for Twitch. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.